Hello everyone, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a love coming spread for all of my Libras out there for the week of September 8th into the 14th. So from the 8th to the 14th, without any further ado, let's jump in and see what the cards have to say. Sun, rising, Venus, Jupiter, Sun, rising, Venus, Jupiter, Sun, rising, Venus, Jupiter. Show me the cards I need to see, show me the cards I need to see. What kind of love is coming towards my Libras during the week of September 8th to the 14th? What kind of love is coming towards my Libras during the week of September 8th into the 14th? Some cards I need to see. Okay, that feels good. That feels right. Alrighty, wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, my Libras. Things are looking very, very, very good. So, you got the 9 of Cups. So right there, that tells me there's a lot of good things happening, a lot of good things popping for you. Indeed, they are. So the person, you are fulfilling someone's wish, my Libras. They're looking at you and they're like, wow, being with you is just going to make everything right. What they have done here is they've used, got the Magician card, they've used their abilities to manifest, and they're putting all of that energy into having some type of connection relationship with you. Now, in addition here, we're looking at this here, and guess what this is? This is the 6 of Swords. So they were in a choppy situation. When they see you, they're seeing you as a more calm, relaxed, vibrant situation for them to be in. Now, who is this person, you might ask? Page of Wands. Now, there's a fire sign individual, so that's an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. Okay. Now I'm not gonna say again. I'm not gonna say this person is it's a younger fire sign energy. It's more or less a person, again, that has a youthful perspective on things, a very exploratory type of individual. And like I said before, they pretty much, I have to go through the whole reading here, but they've done the whole gambit of really, going through all the ins and outs, and they really put a lot of emphasis on thinking that you are the person that they want to be with. All right. Also here, we got 10 of Pentacles. That's legacy. Legacy, long-term family. So this is an individual that really sees you as an opportunity to start something solid and something long-term. Especially in the sense of legacy, we're talking about finances, money, that sort of thing. So right there off the bat, everything is looking really, really good. We got the World card here too. So they have completed this cycle. They see being with you, starting a solid relationship with you as the end of a cycle, completing a cycle, a sense of liberation, a sense of completion, that sort of thing. A lot of deep thinking I said about it. Spidey senses tingling on this one. They really use their intuition. They thought about it, they contemplated about it, and it's you. Additionally here, we got the 6 of Wands here. Recognize victory. Recognize victory here. So again, like I said, you complete this individual big time. They see being with you is like winning the Donald Trump lotto, pardon expression, but they see you as like winning the lottery or something. They really see being with you as like, it would complete them at an all-time high. And like I said, they used their intuition. They thought very deeply about the situation. Ace of Swords. So they've approached the situation with a sense of mental clarity. Now that's really important here because, with them really putting a whole lot of emphasis, a lot of times when I'm doing readings like this, it's like, man, this person's kind of like obsessed. They really haven't thought this thing through. They're coming off of a bad situation, and it's quite possibly like a rebound situation. Things like that. This individual has really put in the time, really put in the work. This fire sign individual has really put in the time, really put in the work, contemplated it. They really examined, where they were, where they're going to be, having a relationship with you, how this thing is going to work out as far as building something solid, legacy aspect. Here, it gives them a recognized victory in their life, and they're doing it with a sense of clarity. That's the most important part of this particular reading right here, as far as I've gotten so far. It's because they're doing it with a sense of, it's a sense of clarity, the removal of mental blockages. So there's kind of no hang-ups. They thought this thing through clearly. Okay, so I just really want to stress that this fire sign individual is definitely coming correct. They've dotted all their I's, they've crossed all their T's. So okay, so it looks like this is a game winner here. All right, so with that being said, what kind of strengths are my Libras going to be dealing with during the week of September 8th into the 14th? What kind of strengths are my Libras going to be dealing with during the week of September 8th to the 14th? What kind of strengths are my Libras going to be dealing with during the week of the 8th into the 14th? Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. Okay, good. Ooh, okay, that's good. Wow. Whew. Okay. 4 of Pentacles, assured success. So you're dealing with a high degree of confidence during this week. You're really very assured of yourself. You're really in a really good, solid place. You're really making really good, solid decisions. So right off the bat, that is a fantastic strength to have. Now, in addition here, we got the Page of Swords, okay? So you can look at the Page of Swords one of two ways, all right? And in regards that I'm going to look at it this way is because these are strengths. Sometimes the Page of Swords can be seen as a very immature energy, you know, really not a very young, immature energy. Now, and that has a tendency to just kind of like, you know, act or say things that may not exactly come off right now. In the context of this particular energy being a strength, would be like this. Say someone, you know, someone comes at you the wrong way. You're going to handle it. You may not always be really diplomatic about it. And it may seem like it's immature to that person, but you know you're doing just enough to kind of get them out of your space, get them out of your face, so to speak, to carry on with your day without giving too much energy to it. And so that's how that could be seen as a strength. You don't really want to deal with it directly. On the same token, you don't really want to let it fly, so you just kind of half-ass deal with it and just kind of keep on about your day. That's how that can be seen as a strength. You don't really want to give that particular negative situation too much of your power. Okay? So, with that being said, also, we have the 4 of Wands, which means that, again, you are in a place where you're looking for something solid, something long-term, something possibly committed. If it is something, I stress as I always do, if it is something of quality and it is someone of substance. Okay? In addition here, we have the Hermit card, which says that you have done a lot of soul searching, a lot of reflection. So you've done the work that you need to do on yourself. So you're not asking for something that you not already are yourself. So you're asking someone of quality, have a little bit of common sense about, have their I's dotted and T's crossed. That's because you got your I's dotted and your T's crossed. So you're just looking for something that's going to complement you. Okay? In addition here, we have the Hierophant. Okay? Traditional, long-term commitment, possible marriage, that type of thing. Now, interesting. We got the Death card here. So, Death card in regards of endings and new beginnings. So you are coming from a very clean perspective. You know, there's no rebounds, there's no baggage, there's no if the next comes and all of this. You are looking to start something fresh. The endings and new beginnings. In other words, out with the old, in with the new type of thing. So that's the type of flavor and vibe that you're giving off this particular week with this particular reading here. In addition here, we got the Magician card. So you have the ability to manifest what you want, which is good. All right? Of course, Queen of Wands. You are generating again, you got this vibe going. You got this positive vibe going. You kind of feeling yourself a little bit. And because of that, you have the ability to attract things to you, people to you. things of positivity, I might add. And finally here we got the Empress card, which is fertility, abundance, material happiness, that sort of thing. So those are all of your strengths, and they are not bad strengths to have, let me say so myself. All right, so far so good. Okay, you got this fire sign individual that's giving a lot of deep thought about it, about being with you. Everything is popping on all cylinders, it's looking and it's feeling really good. You got some fantastic strengths you're dealing with. You're feeling yourself, assured of yourself. Nothing wrong with that. So let's see what type of things from your past could possibly kind of jam this whole thing up. So what kind of things, what kind of obstacles from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this situation? What kind of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this situation? Show me the cards I need to see, some cards I need to see, some cards I need to see. Pretty straightforward. So we got the Four of Wands. Now, remember how I said you are looking for something long-term, something solid, something, something committed. Well, in this particular regard, if somebody doesn't come with the same type of mindset, stepping correct the way that you are, then you're like, kick rocks. I'm not having it, because you're looking for something solid. You're not looking for a fling, a booty call. You're looking for something that's going to be long-term with some roots grounded into the situation. We got the Chariot card. So, again, if someone comes along, okay, and it's one thing for a person to use gentle persuasion, okay? If they try to persuade you to kind of come around to their line of thinking. It's completely different if they're like, hey, listen, I'm going to assert myself into the situation like chariots do. They assert themselves and they drive things in the direction that they want to go in. You're not having it. You've done the soul searching. You're assured of yourself. You got this kind of vibe going, and you're not going to be strong-armed into having anybody maneuver you or manipulate you to do things the way that you want them to do it. It's either going to be a collective, cooperative thing, or it's going to be get the hell out of here. It's that type of thing. Finally here, we got the Five of Swords here, which is contemplating, do I stay or do I walk away? If you get put a situation like that where you're going to have to fight for a particular person, you fight to be with them or something like that, then you're like, you know what? You're not fighting for anybody. Again, because this strength, you got this Four of Pentacles energy here, which is really assured success. Like I said, and in addition to that, we got the Hierophant I talked about. And also we talked about the Death card here. So endings and new beginnings. So you're looking to start something fresh. You're not looking to kind of move backwards and have to get into a competition type of thing. The energy that's coming off of this is you're good enough. You feel like you're good enough. So you don't have to fight for anybody. If anything, they need to be fighting for you. So that's that. So with that being said, let's see what additional information Spirit has to give before I shut this thing down. What kind of additional information do you have to give my Libras before I shut this thing down? What additional information do you have to give my Libras before I shut this thing down? Here we go, here we go, here we go. Absolutely fantastic. Right out the gate here, potential. I told you that, and I did actually. There's a vast amount of potential with this fire sign individual. As I said before, a lot of I dotting and T crossing has been done. This individual has put a lot of contemplation and thought into how being with you would really pretty much make their millennium, it seems like here. And it give them the victory that they need in their life. Again, that you're the other half of them, complete them. Unity. So it's no doubt that what you are looking for in your life is again a person of substance, of quality, and it appears here this person views you as a person of substance and a person of quality. unifying that together to create the whole. And so, again, you got two individuals that are really popping on all cylinders. It really creates a very beautiful thing that is solid. Okay, something that has lasting power, that has a little bit of gravitas to it. So that's pretty much what you need to know as far as that goes. And of course, closing this out, magnetism, which is there's going to be some type of mutual attraction there. Okay, so this reading was pretty much self-explanatory. This is again one of the better readings that I've had this week, thank God, because there was a lot of twists and turns with a lot of different stuff going on. But this, I have to say, is one of the more positive readings that I've had. So I'm glad about that. So with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down. Hey, listen, if you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. This is a general love reading, so hopefully it resonates with you guys. If it didn't, you can always get a personal reading with me, and so we can dig into your particular situation. And even if it did resonate with you, you want to know a little bit more, hit me up. I get the job done for you. Okay, so my name is Adonis. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.